Even while anime has the ability to deliver amazing stories, not every series will be successful. These are the top 10 worst anime in the summer of 2023. Our rating is based on a variety of user reviews and indexing data from websites like MyAnimeList. Number 10. The Dreaming Boy is a Realist. The most underwhelming anime of the summer is this one. It centers on a young guy who has the ability to glimpse the future in his dreams. Although the theory is interesting, the execution is subpar. The characters are undeveloped, and the narrative is complicated. The main character of the anime is unlikable. The tsundere is the most obnoxious female lead we've ever encountered, and almost every other character irritates us. The animation is of poor quality, and the tempo is sluggish. The show was very promising, but it fell short of expectations, making it the most disappointing anime of summer 2023. Number 9. Sweet Reincarnation. A budding pastry chef meets his fate and departs from this world without ever realizing his ambition of creating the best dessert in the entire globe. Being granted a second opportunity, he transforms into 9-year-old pastry mill Mortelm and vows to succeed this time. Yet because he deals with strange trials in the magical realm, his life would not be as sweet as his goodies. The concept is original, but the execution is subpar. The characters have little depth, and the narrative is predictable. The animation quality varies, and the comedy frequently seems forced. Number 8. Am I Actually the Strongest? The idea of this anime was intriguing. The protagonist wakes up in a magical and monster-filled world with no memories of his previous life. In a distant universe, Shingo Ichinomiya, the main character, is reborn as a young boy and left alone in a terrible forest. The execution, though, might have been far better. It was challenging for viewers to empathize with the characters since the narrative frequently appeared hurried and lacked substance. Further hurting the entire experience was the uneven quality of the animation. Number 7. Classroom for Heroes. Among the pupils was Ernest Flaming, a committed student who had acquired the moniker Empress of Flames owing to her excellent standing. She met Blade, a carefree and vivacious new transfer student. One day, Ernest was irritated that Blade appeared to be as powerful as she was. Afterwards, the king asked Ernest to monitor Blade and tour him about the academy. The plot chronicles the youngsters' hardships and tribulations as they strive to become heroes. Although the anime's idea is fascinating, it falls short of its promise. Character development is poor, and the story frequently feels jumbled. Although the animation is of a respectable standard, the other flaws still remain. Number 6. My Tiny Senpai. Shinozaki works in an office and receives particular attention and nurture from his older co-worker, Shiori Katase, who is a lovely, incredibly kind, caring, and small lady. While Shinozaki wishes Shiori's acts weren't just motivated by duty, Shiori's satisfaction in caring for him progressively shows her feelings. The interaction between a junior and senior employee at a corporation is the main subject of this slice-of-life animation. Although the idea is straightforward, the execution is mediocre. The narrative lacks complexity, and the characters are one-dimensional. It is boring to watch due of the sluggish tempo and frequently lackluster comedy. Number 5. Reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon. A vending machine fanatic tragically perishes after being ironically crushed by one. He is changed into a vending machine and surrounded by frogmen and other monsters upon rebirth in a different universe. The machine needs cash for power, updates, and refilling because it only has two things and limited supplies. Thankfully, a woman finds the sentient device and brings it to a human settlement where it gradually starts to affect its environment. The protagonist of this anime is reborn as a vending machine, which is a novel idea. The narrative, however, gradually becomes predictable as the novelty wears off. The humor frequently comes off as forced, and the characters are undeveloped. The watching experience is further diminished by the poor animation quality. Number 4. The Great Cleric. This salaryman gets another chance at life after his unfortunate demise. Lucille decides to become a healer after being reincarnated into a fantastical new world in order to live a tranquil existence. He rapidly discovers, though, that being a healer is a lot harder than he anticipated. This new existence is proving to be everything but relaxing due to the demanding and harsh training that is in store. Although the notion is intriguing, it is poorly carried out. The characters are overused, and the narrative is predictable. Moreover, the animation quality varies, which lessens the overall quality of the experience. Number 3. Ayaka. Yukito Yanagi's life as an orphan has been full of uncertainties, but that all changed when he met the disciple of his father, who brought him to his birthplace on Ayaka, an exotic island covered with myths about dragons and other enigmatic creatures. The harmony of Ayaka is on the verge of disintegrating into chaos, thus this journey is for more than just a reunion. Can Yukito stop this disaster? Although the anime's idea is fascinating, it falls short of its promise. The characters are flat and the narrative moves slowly. Although the animation quality is respectable, it is insufficient to make up for the other flaws. Number 2. Temple. The premise of this anime centers around a group of young people who are chosen to become temple guardians in a planet where temples are the center of existence. The idea is novel, but the execution falls short. The narrative is difficult to follow, and the characters are undeveloped. The animation quality is very poor, which detracts from the overall watching experience. Number 1. Yami Shibai 11. A collection of brief horror tales, Yami Shibai opens with a bachelor who, soon after moving into a new flat, begins to feel someone pressing a menacing look into him. He has a solitary talisman on his ceiling, but he is unaware that it is one of the only barriers keeping him from a bottomless well of misery. When the storyteller's audience is drawn into the vile world of his words, each tale is more horrifying, and sickening than the last. In comparison to its predecessors, the 11th season of this horror anthology series is disappointing. The tension and spooky elements that made the earlier seasons so captivating are missing from the storylines. Although distinctive, the animation technique feels less polished this time. These were Summer 2023's top 10 most disappointing anime. Please share your thoughts on this list in the comments section below. Hello and see you in the next video.